President of France, with a dashing, debonair smile. A lot of advice to citizens, telling them how to behave in the event of problems, accidents, emergencies, assaults, disasters. Whatever's in there, I'm not touching it. In fact, that option isn't even available, so don't get any funny ideas. Average looking, average age, average clothes. Pretty average, all in all. Things are pretty quiet here.
Yes, I am hoping it stays that way.
A drunk tank. It is empty, and there appears to be nothing special about it. The cell is locked, and there's no way of getting in without a key. A drunk tank. And back there, in the wall, is one of the stones I am looking for, if I'm not mistaken. The cell is locked, and there's no way of getting in without a key. Hello, I've got a question.
Yes?
That cell over there, the one on the right, could I take a look inside it?
The drunk tank? What for? You are not drunk, are you?
Not that I'm aware of.
See? So why should I put you in a drunk tank?
Because,
I'm glad we were able to talk about this.
Hello, I've got a question.
Yes?
That cell over there, the one on the right, could I take a look inside it?
The drunk tank? What for? You are not drunk, are you?
I'm not quite sure.
Well, why don't you just think it over?
Yes, I'll do that. Hello, I've got a question.
Yes?
That cell over there, the one on the right, could I take a look inside it?
The drunk tank? What for? You are not drunk, are you?
Yeah, I'm totally smashed.
Really? Let me smell your breath then. Well, maybe you ought to change your mouthwash, but you're definitely not drunk.
MGs, hand grenades, submachine guns, and plenty of ammo. Looks like this isn't the most peaceful of places. If I take any weapons out, I may end up having to play one of those monotonous shoot-'em-ups which would bore me to tears. Anyway, the lead designer told me that mini-games are strictly forbidden here. A few empties and a bottle of rum. I'm supposed to steal from a homeless man? As long as he can still use them, I will certainly not take them away from him. Hello, how are you?
Beautiful weather, beautiful women. It could hardly get any better.
You sure drink a lot.
Yes, I know. I take it you have never lived on the streets.
No, not really.
It's a simple decision. Solid food gives you a lot more energy, of course. But energy for what? Nobody expects me to have enough energy to build a house or fix my car. And I don't have a job either. So I don't really need any energy for anything. What I really need, on the other hand, is a way to forget all this misery. At least for a while. And I need something to keep me warm when the nights are cold.
I understand.
No, You don't. And I can't even blame you for that. It is really hard to comprehend if you have never been in a similar situation.
Won't you at least try to escape this vicious circle?
How would I do that?
You could quit drinking, for one thing, and I could see about finding you something to eat.
I tried that. But it seems people would rather feed pigeons than their own kind.
I get it. The world is wicked and nobody loves you. If I get you something to eat, will you stop drinking?
Then I could use my money to find myself a place to sleep. It's a deal.
I'll be leaving then. May I offer you some peanuts?
Thanks. I appreciate the offer. But for one thing, my teeth aren't what they used to be. And then I'm allergic to nearly all kinds of nuts in existence.
Oh. If I get you something to eat, will you stop drinking, at least for today?
Didn't I just say so? Who's drowning his brain cells in booze here, you or me?
All right, I was just making sure. I'll be leaving then. A bag full of baguettes. The baguettes apparently belong to the zookeeper, and since he's sitting right next to them, stealing one would be a rather bad idea. Hello.
Hello.
I've been wondering why you have a whole bag of baguettes by your side.
I'm waiting for the ducks.
Why does everyone seem to be waiting for something around here? The bus, the ducks, Godot.
Say what?
Never mind. Why are you waiting for the ducks? Or rather, why aren't the ducks here yet?
Usually they come to the lake by the crocodile enclosure every morning. They know that visitors to the zoo love to feed ducks, and therefore they're here the minute the zoo opens.
Clever critters. Could I have one of those baguettes?
Sure, as soon as the ducks are here.
Can't I have it now?
Why? The baguette is meant for feeding the ducks, and how would you feed them if there are no ducks?
Have a nice day.
Thanks. Same to you.
I don't fancy a swim here. The water is too filthy. I am actually quite happy that the croc is now focused on the vibrations caused by the boat's engine. A small noisemaker. It makes noise. A small noisemaker. It makes noise. It's a cool noise, but I had hoped for a better reaction. Maybe I should try it out elsewhere. Looks like the street cleaner knows how to work fast after all. The entire bridge is sparkling clean. Well, the van Mr. Rossi was waiting for took a wrong turn here, drove straight through the puddle, and completely soaked the street cleaner. So he no longer had a reason not to sweep the rainy side of the bridge. Life is quite simple once you actually understand it. And here's the stone I was after. This is one of the missing stones from the mosaic in the ruined church. It depicts a pawn. The stone is lodged tightly in place. I can't remove it just like that. An old wooden stick. An old wooden stick. The stick is too thick. It won't fit in the gap. The car is secured by an alarm. I'm sure it will go off at the slightest touch. And since I am the only one around here, I might actually get suspected. A somewhat battered umbrella with a very sharp point. It might still be of some use as a walking stick. A somewhat battered umbrella with a very sharp point. It might still be of some use as a walking stick. The car is secured by an alarm. I'm sure it will go off at the slightest touch. And since I am the only one around here, I might actually get suspected. I might be able to use the point to scrape away the sand around it, and now use the umbrella as a lever. The stone is mine. This is one of the missing stones from the mosaic in the ruined church. It depicts a pawn. I already found one of the blue stones here. Ducks. How nice. Interesting. This noisemaker seems to appeal to the ducks. The ducks are already here. Nothing happened. I should try calling the ducks while I'm next to a body of water. No living creature seems to appreciate the sound of this noisemaker, or maybe they are too far away and didn't hear it. Hello.
Hello.
Couldn't you let me have a baguette before the ducks arrive?
The baguette is meant for feeding the ducks, and they're not here yet.
Have a nice day.
Thanks. Same to you.
Here they come. The ducks are already here. Here they come. Ducks. How nice. The ducks are in the zoo, and that's a good place for them to be. Hello.
Hello.
Could I please have one of those baguettes?
To feed the ducks?
Yes, of course. They're here now.
Sure. Take one then.
Have a nice day.
Thanks. Same to you.
Hard as a rock. It would probably make a good melee weapon. I've brought you some solid food.
Solid food, all right. Rock solid, actually.
Okay, it's not really all that fresh, but
Never mind. I'm not that picky. But I've got barely any teeth left, so I'm not quite up to chewing on cobblestones.
I can see that. Maybe I'll find you something else so you won't have to go hungry. I'll be leaving then. This water is rather stale. It would probably not help to make eating this baguette an absolutely enjoyable culinary experience. The water would just trickle out through all those little holes. Into this awful brew? The baguette may be rock hard, but at least it's not disgusting. And I am not about to change that. Into this awful brew? The baguette may be rock hard, but at least it's not disgusting. And I am not about to change that. Cans of milk. In short, milk cans. The milk cans appear to belong to the zookeeper, and he would have to be blind and deaf if he weren't to notice if I took one. A little soggy, but I think that's an improvement over rock hard. Apparently, a little milk is all it takes to turn a rock-hard all-purpose weapon into a flabby food article. Hello. Have you noticed anything strange going on lately?
No. Why?
I was just wondering. I've got the perfect meal for you. It may not be a 5-course dinner, but it's reasonably healthy, and it will fill your stomach.
Yes, that actually looks quite appetizing. And it's easy on the few teeth I have left. Thank you so much. Your heart's in the right place.
It was nothing. Glad I could help. Now that you've got something to eat, will you stay away from alcohol?
It won't hurt to try it.
I'll just take that bottle with me. Just talk to the zookeeper tomorrow. He's bound to have something left over for you.
Usually the welfare of animals is more important. People aren't that much of a priority. But I'll give it a try.
I'll be leaving then. Cheap but high-proof booze. Pretending to be stone drunk shouldn't be too hard, but first I somehow need to make sure I don't get locked in the wrong cell. A few empty bottles of booze. I already took one. That's quite enough. Pretending to be stone drunk shouldn't be too hard, but first I somehow need to make sure I don't get locked in the wrong cell. Yes, I could plug the keyhole with that, but it would be very obvious, and the keyhole could be unplugged in a second. A candle burned down halfway. A candle burned down halfway. Yes, I could plug the keyhole with that, but it would be very obvious, and the keyhole could be unplugged in a second. There's some money down there, screaming, "I'm a coin! Get me out of here!" What an investment. 200% return in a matter of minutes. Once I'm done saving the world, I'm going to write a book about investment strategies. Solid evidence that women are quite capable of handling money after all. I know a penny saved is a penny gained, but if I really want to help him, this just won't do. I don't really want to know just how old this bubblegum is. At least you're supposed to insert euro cents. I traded in most of my fortune for a piece of gum. Let's hope that was a worthwhile investment. MacGyver could probably combine this with a ballpoint pen to make a nuclear bomb, but all I can do is chew it, I'm afraid. An old Tongolesian proverb says, "Do not plug the lock on the door through which you must walk." There. Getting in there shouldn't be easy now. Nobody can get in there now because someone plugged the keyhole with bubblegum. Some people. Yuck, this stuff is disgusting. I spat it back into the bottle. It's safer that way. After all, I need a clear head. But I bet the horrible taste in my mouth will linger. Ugh, no, that stuff is disgusting. And my breath is already so bad that anyone with a halfway decent sense of smell ought to keel over as soon as they come near me. Cheap but high-proof booze. If I want to get into the drunk tank with the blue stone, this might be a good time to demonstrate my superior acting skills.
Well, hello there, purty thing. I'm totally plastered, but I wanted to... Thank you so much. Really? Let me smell your breath, then. Ugh, that smells of cheap booze. But you don't really look drunk to me. I think we had better perform a blood test.
If we must.
Please, take a seat over there. I'm going to take a blood sample now. You will only feel a short sting. There, that was all. Not again. That will be my husband. He calls me every 20 minutes just to make sure I'm really working and not cheating on him. As if I had a chance of finding someone else the way I look. Please wait here. I'll be right back.
I need to think of something quick, or my little ruse will be exposed. I tried so hard to get into that drunk tank. I'm almost there now. This is not the time to quit. The police officer took my blood sample with this syringe. I've got plenty of blood left in my body. I don't need to carry this around with me. I'm going to dilute my blood with a little alcohol. Then she will certainly have to put me in the drunk tank.
All right, so now we get to continue. I'm now going to put the blood sample in the analyzer. Your alcohol level is 0.37%. How do you manage to talk or sit up straight? And how come you're even still alive? But if anyone deserves to sober up in one of our cells, it's you. No doubt about that. Come along then. That's odd. The key won't go in. The lock must be blocked somehow. Good thing we have more than one drunk tank available. Please hand me your possessions. I will keep them safe while you're in here.
There seems to be another cell next to this one. A very musical one.
Hello. You play really well.
Thank you. I got a lot of time to practice.
Oh, how long have you been locked up here?
No idea. Is the war over yet?
Yes, and Napoleon has been banished to Elba. What did you do?
Oh, they accused me of all kinds of things. Actually, though, I am completely innocent.
Yes, I guessed as much.
Behind this is my neighbor in another cell.
Do you want me to say hello to anyone once I'm back outside?
No thanks, but if you ever get bored, maybe you'd like to come and visit me.
A stone from the mosaic depicting a black king. I can't pull it from the wall just like that. Coat hooks. Who would want to take anything off in a cell as filthy as this one? They are firmly anchored to the wall. A simple wooden chair. I can think much better standing up. I never imagined that I would end up in jail someday, and of my own free will at that. If only that nice soldier were here, the one I met at the train station in Moscow during my last adventure. I bet he could simply have pulled those bars apart. Two very comfortable bunks. At least all those maggots, sowbugs, and beetles appear to find them comfortable. I don't think I'll ever be tired enough to lie down on that.
Oh, never mind.
First, I should get my hands on that stone. Then I can start worrying about how to get out of here. There's a big hole in it. The result of frequent use or rather excessive violence? There's a big hole in it. The result of frequent use or rather excessive violence? A metal spoon. A metal spoon.
not going to try and break out of that cell, are you?
Who? Me? No. Wouldn't dream of it.
Good. In that case, don't let me hear any more scratching and scraping.
Hello? Are you there?
Yes, you're lucky to catch me in. I was just about to go shopping.
Could you do me a favor and play your harmonica some more?
You mean you want me to use my musical star performance as a cover-up? So you can scrape away at that wall?
To be absolutely honest, yes.
Just my luck. I finally get a bit of company, and already you're talking about leaving again.
Sorry, but I've got some really important things to see to.
Never mind. But before you leave, at least do me a favor and solve a little riddle for me. I just love riddles, you know.
Is that really necessary?
Yes.
All right then, shoot.
I'm thinking of a 3-digit number. You need to guess which one. Don't worry, I will give you a few clues. The first digit is a number between 1 and 5. Take a good look around your cell. It doesn't matter how long you search, you will never find the answer. The second digit is simple. They have you trapped. It is an odd number, larger than 1. And finally, the last digit, definitely even, and also to be found in your cell. They all stand, but not all of them can walk.
What? Are you quite sane?
Yes. Thanks for asking. Let me know when you think you have the answer.
I think I figured out the answer to your riddle.
I can hardly wait. The first digit is a number between 1 and 5. The riddle was, take a good look around in your cell. It doesn't matter how long you search, you will never find the answer. So, what is the first digit?
1.
And what was the second digit? The riddle was quite simple. They have you trapped.
3.
And the last digit? The answer to the riddle was in your cell too. They all stand, but not all of them can walk.
2.
Close, but not close enough. Don't worry though, I'm giving you another chance.
I think I figured out the answer to your riddle.
I can hardly wait. The first digit is a number between 1 and 5. The riddle was, take a good look around in your cell. It doesn't matter how long you search, you will never find the answer. So, what is the first digit?
4.
And what was the second digit? The riddle was quite simple. They have you trapped.
7.
And the last digit? The answer to the riddle was in your cell too. They all stand, but not all of them can walk.
8.
Close, but not close enough. Don't worry though, I'm giving you another chance.
I've got to interrupt our chat for a minute. The sow bugs are calling for my attention.
No problem. Give them my love.
Hello? Are you there?
Yes, you're lucky to catch me in. I I was just about to go shopping.
I think I figured out the answer to your riddle.
I can hardly wait. The first digit is a number between 1 and 5. The riddle was, take a good look around in your cell. It doesn't matter how long you search, you will never find the answer. So, what is the first digit?
5.
And what was the second digit? The riddle was quite simple. They had you trapped.
9.
And the last digit? The answer to the riddle was in your cell too. They all stand, but not all of them can walk.
6.
Wow, I'm impressed. What a shame that this probably means I won't be able to enjoy your company much longer.
But you can be sure that you have my eternal gratitude.
I am glad he's playing the harmonica. I shouldn't interrupt him.
Cut it out back there. How is anyone supposed to stand that rocking?
You know zilch about art. You're a warden at heart.
I've got the stone. Now I need to get out of here. A stone from the mosaic depicting a black king.
Hello? Are you there?
Yes, you're lucky to catch me in. I was just about to go shopping.
Could you do me a favor and play your harmonica some more?
With pleasure. I don't often get an audience around here.
What do you want?
I'm sober again.
Excuse me, that can't be. You had a blood alcohol level of 0.37% just now.
Something must have gone wrong with the blood sample. Either your measurement was wrong or the sample was manipulated.
Manipulated? By whom?
Search me. Anyway, I insist on a second test. And if that proves positive too, my lawyer will sue you for procedural error.
Procedural error?
Yes, no one but you can confirm that the blood test was carried out according to the proper procedure. There wasn't even a doctor present. You had no authority to take a blood sample.
What?
So, either you release me and fast, or I'll hit you with so many charges this place will be closed down in no time.
Close down? This is a police station.
Not for long.
With all those bike races and track and field events on TV these days, suddenly everybody is an expert on blood sampling. Come on out then, and don't show your face around here again. Oh yes, and don't forget your strap.
It's nice and dry in there, but I prefer to enjoy my freedom for as long as I can. I already found one of the blue stones here.